Hey everyone. So I thought I would do a quick little update on the tub ponds. I finally remembered to pull the mesh off before I started filming, so that's great. I just topped off both of the tub ponds. Well, the way I do that is I use my hose and just fill it straight from the hose. I use Prime to condition the water, and I use it at the full dose for the entire volume of the tub, which I estimate between 15 and 20 gallons. So I dose the Prime for the entire volume of the tub, not just the water that I'm replacing. My tap water is loaded with chemicals. You can smell the chlorine. It may or may not have chloramines in it. And so I would rather be safe than sorry, and I found that that's the safest way, is to dose for the entire volume of the tub rather than just for the amount of water that I'm replacing. I also wanted to show I have tons and tons and tons and tons of fry. So I took out the 2-week-old fry, and I was looking at one of the females to move in, and before I did that, I came out and I noticed that there were a lot more fry in here, including a couple juveniles that snuck in, I don't know how. But if you look, it's especially noticeable with the blonde fry. There's actually 2 different sizes of them, which means there's 2 different age groups. So somebody dropped fry before I had the chance to come out here and put them in the breeder basket, but the fry are actually swimming in and out of the breeder basket, but there's a lot of them. So they're definitely able to get away from my big honking adult females, which is great. That was kind of the whole point, and it's actually kind of nice to not have to worry about moving a female in or out of the breeder basket, that these guys can just kind of swim in and out. I know the light's not great and there's a lot of reflection, but you can definitely especially see the blonde fry, but there's a whole slew of gray fry in there that I'm hoping you can see at least some of. I still have a big huge clump of Java moss in there, and there are definitely a bunch of shrimp in there, which I will try and show you in just a little bit. But I was mostly excited about seeing the 2 different size fry in there. I thought that was really great, that they dropped and they had a safe place to go. So I'm going to be making another one of these for my other tub pond in the hopes of saving, hopefully, some of the gold white cloud mountain minnow fry. But these guys are doing good, growing out. They're waiting to be fed. They're kind of crabby with me. But they like when I do a water top off, they get excited and they swim in the stream of the water and go kind of crazy, and so they're happy. But yeah, so I just wanted to give kind of a quick update on this tub. It's not a lot new going on with this tub. Everyone's just kind of growing out, which is the whole point. I moved some fry from inside out here, and they're growing out. So that was kind of the point of this tub this summer, was to be really primarily a grow out tub, along with the gold white cloud mountain minnows. So just kind of hanging in there. Ooh. So I think I'm seeing some rice fish fry there. It's a little hard to tell them apart, but the one that's kind of back by the white mesh, I think, might be one. They look a little bit different than the guppy fry, but I could be totally wrong, and it could be guppy fry too. So not entirely sure. I'm gonna lift the basket here in just a moment and see if I can show you guys some of the shrimp. But I was really excited the other day to see a lot of different colored shrimp, which is very cool for me. I don't really mind not having like pure, like one strain of one color. It's more exciting for me to kind of have a variety of colors. And so yeah, there's some snails in there and some blue ramshorn snails in there, and so yeah, the rice fish are doing really well. Everyone's really active and swimming and happy and eating, and So that's really good. I just added a little bit of the Aquarium Co-op Easy Green because I replaced some of the water. And yeah, I'm gonna get these guys fed here shortly. But I wanna try and lift the breeder basket and see if we can see any of the shrimp. It just kind of makes it a little bit shallower, so it's a little bit easier to see them sometimes. But I have to be careful because I don't want to strand too many of the fry. Not seeing a lot of shrimp today, which is fine. They're in there. They're just, I'm sure, just puttering around and doing their thing. So just see if any pop up here. I am frustrated because unfortunately this Java moss is now contaminated with hair algae, and that's a little frustrating. Yeah, not really seeing any. That's okay. I'll try and take a video while the sun is still direct on another day and show you some of the shrimp, because that's when they're usually like the most visible and the most active. But you can see how much there's like a lot of Java moss in here, and of course now hair algae. I just kind of keep hoping one will pop up, but I guess not, so I'd rather not stress the babies. But you can kind of see how many babies I got. Lots of babies, which is great. It's really what I was hoping for. So that's really exciting. And yeah, so just thought I would give a quick update, get these guys fed now that they've been topped off, and still a lot of fry on the outside in the tub as well. But I think they just go in and out of the breeder basket, and everyone's just doing really good. So thanks so much for watching.